Hi Aquarius, it's January 26th, and here's your reading for today. Page of Swords. This card screams curiosity and mental agility, and you're in that mode where every text, every word, every little message has you questioning and analyzing. You might find yourself debating in your head, or even out loud, trying to figure out what's real and what's just noise. Don't jump to conclusions. You knew this already. Overthinking can freeze you in place. Instead, use that alert mind to ask questions, engage in conversations, and stay open to new ideas. The danger here is getting stuck in analysis paralysis, spinning wheels without moving. Keep the dialogue alive, but don't get trapped in your own mental maze. Two of Pentacles reversed. This reversal shouts imbalance and overcommitment. You're juggling way too many things at once, maybe double, booking yourself or forgetting key tasks because your plate is overflowing. The tension between wanting freedom and fearing the cost feels real here. You want to break free, but chaos is dragging you down. Let's be clear, you cannot do it all. Prioritize what truly matters. Simplify. Say no to the extra stuff that's pulling you apart. If you don't, burnout is waiting around the corner. Feeling scattered and overwhelmed isn't a badge of honor, it's a signal. Catch that signal before the crash. Four of Cups. This card taps into introspection and reevaluation. And it's like you're sitting there, bored or discontent, looking at what's in front of you and wondering if it's enough. Maybe you're dismissing offers or opportunities because they don't spark the fire you expected. But here's the catch. You might be missing what you truly want because you're stuck in that space of meh. Let yourself reflect honestly on what you desire. Don't ignore your inner voice, even if it whispers doubts. Practice gratitude for what's present. It shifts perspective and opens doors you didn't even see. Daydreaming without action won't get you anywhere. So, get clear, reevaluate, but then move. Putting all this together, Aquarius, you're caught between the urge to explore and the reality of overwhelm. Your mind is buzzing, asking questions, but your schedule and commitments are out of sync, pulling you into chaos. At the same time, your heart and spirit are stuck in a loop of dissatisfaction, waiting for something better but unsure what. The challenge today is to stop spinning in circles. Ask the right questions with that sharp Page of Swords energy, yes, but don't drown in it. Tame the Two of Pentacles reversed by cutting back, organizing, and setting boundaries. And finally, sit with the Four of Cups long enough to hear what you really want, but don't get stuck there. It's time to balance curiosity with action, freedom with focus, and yearning with gratitude. You can do this, Aquarius. Just don't lie to yourself about what's truly overwhelming you. Nine of Swords. Whoa, Aquarius, this card hits hard. Worry, fear, sleepless nights. I see you lying awake, mind racing, replaying every worst-case scenario like a broken record. You might be avoiding tough talks or shutting down because it feels easier than facing the storm. Don't lie to yourself. Ignoring this only feeds the anxiety, makes it worse. The key here is to name those fears out loud. Talk to someone who gets it, even if it's just a trusted friend, or jotting your thoughts down. It's about pulling the dark thoughts into the light, not letting them fester in silence. You're not alone in this, even if it feels like it at 3 a.m. when your mind won't quit. Hold on, remember the Page of Swords energy from before? That curiosity and alertness is still your ally, but Nine of Swords warns not to let your mind spiral into overthinking without action. You knew this already. Analysis paralysis isn't just about juggling too much. It's also the mental torment of what ifs and what if I fail. The Two of Pentacles reversed showed you were juggling too many balls, dropping some, forgetting others. Now, the Nine of Swords says those drop balls are haunting you. It's not just chaos outside, it's chaos inside your head, and it's exhausting you. You've got to prioritize and simplify. No more double, booking your mental space with fears and doubts. The more you carry, the more you break. Also, the Four of Cups from last time, that mood of dissatisfaction, boredom, and holding back from opportunities, yeah, that's feeding the Nine of Swords nightmare. When you're stuck in that apathy bubble, you miss the chance to shift your perspective and find gratitude. It's like you're staring at the same four cups of worry, refusing to see the fifth cup that could bring you relief. Don't stay stuck daydreaming or rejecting help. Reach out, even if it feels uncomfortable. Reevaluate what you really want instead of what your fears say you deserve. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. This chapter isn't just about feeling overwhelmed or anxious. It's about taking responsibility for those sleepless nights. You've been juggling too much, caught between the urge to question everything and the dread of what might happen if you don't keep control. Nine of Swords is a wake-up call. You can't control every outcome, and pretending to do so only drains your energy. It's time to break the cycle. Face the worries head-on, break them down into manageable parts, and seek support. Isolation is the enemy here. Don't let fear run the show, or you'll end up paralyzed, trapped in your own mind. So, Aquarius, the message is clear. Use that sharp Page of Swords mind to confront the Nine of Swords fears instead of running from them. Prioritize like the reverse Two of Pentacles demands, cut the clutter, simplify your mental load, and shake off the Four of Cups apathy by opening yourself up to new perspectives and support. You're not broken, you're overwhelmed. This chapter's task is to acknowledge the mental anguish, then take concrete steps to heal it. Talk, write, breathe, and don't let the night control you. You're capable of more than you think. Don't let anxiety tell you otherwise. The Nine of Wands reversed is shouting exhaustion right now. I'm seeing you, Aquarius, stretched thin, defensive, snapping, but also worn out to the bone. You're not just tired, you're on edge, like you're waiting for the next blow but have zero strength left to fight. This reversal is a big red flag to stop pushing through fatigue. You might be ignoring warning signs. Maybe you're grinding at work, overcommitting with friends, or refusing to rest because you think you have to prove something. But here's the thing, pushing harder only burns you out faster. You've been in survival mode so long that it's become your default, and that's why old patterns are popping back up despite your awareness. You knew this already. Ignoring your limits never ends well. Hold on, let me rephrase that. The Nine of Wands reversed is telling you to drop the armor. It's okay to say no when you're done, to put boundaries around your time and energy. You're probably used to being the strong one, the fixer, but strength isn't about endless endurance. It's about knowing when to pause and recharge. Right now, you're running on empty, and that's breeding paranoia. Maybe you're second, guessing every move, feeling like you can't trust your instincts or the people around you. That's the defensiveness kicking in, snapping at loved ones, overreacting to small things. Don't lie to yourself about this. It's real, and it's draining your ability to engage with what matters. This card demands a shift from surviving to thriving. You've been juggling too much already, which the Two of Pentacles reversed warned about. Scattered, overwhelmed, drowning in chaos. The Four of Cups showed you were stuck, bored, maybe even rejecting what could help. Now, the Nine of Wands reversed is the wake-up call. Your body and mind are screaming for rest, for boundaries, for reprioritizing. If you keep ignoring it, you'll alienate your support system. Friends, family, coworkers who want to help but don't know how because you won't let them in. That defensiveness is shutting doors that could open new ways forward. I'm seeing a cycle here. Anxiety from the Nine of Swords made you want to control everything, and that control turned into overcommitment and mental exhaustion. You're caught in a loop, trying to stay alert and ready like the Page of Swords, but the weight is crushing you. The Nine of Wands reverse tells you it's time to stop fighting invisible battles. You don't need to carry all the burdens alone. Ask for help, delegate, say no to what doesn't serve you. Set clear boundaries today. Rest isn't weakness, it's survival. And survival means you get to show up tomorrow with more clarity, more strength. Don't mistake defensiveness for strength. Don't push past exhaustion thinking you'll figure it out later. The Nine of Wands reversed is a loud, clear message. Protect your energy by stepping back, not by digging in more. You've been through enough. Now's the time to reclaim your peace by letting go of the fight that's already lost its meaning. Trust yourself enough to pause. You're not failing by resting, you're resetting. That's how you break the old cycles and stop the overwhelm from running your life. The Chariot, reversed. Wait, Aquarius, this is a big one. When this card shows up flipped, it screams loss of control and direction. You thought you were steering your life with purpose, but now it feels like you're stuck in neutral, or worse, being pulled off course by forces you didn't sign up for. I'm seeing chaos where you expected order, like driving blindfolded through a storm. No clear map, no solid grip on the wheel. You might be letting others push you around or letting distractions scatter your focus. This is not the time to pretend you're in the driver's seat when you're not. Hold on. This ties directly to everything you've been wrestling with. Remember the overwhelm from juggling too many commitments? The sleepless nights filled with worry? The exhaustion that made you snap or shut down? The Chariot reversed is the tipping point where all those cracks become a canyon. You can't keep pushing forward blindly or ignoring the signs anymore. Your goals aren't lost, they're just buried beneath confusion and chaos. You're not directionless by nature, but right now you're misaligned. The challenge? Stop the chaos, reassess, regain control instead of letting the chaos dictate your path. Let me rephrase that. This card is inviting you to pause and ask, where am I really going? And who's driving this journey? It's urgent. If you keep letting things pull you in every direction, you'll burn out for sure. Don't let fear of failure or the need to prove yourself keep you stuck in this mess. You already know you can't do everything. The Chariot, reversed, says it's time to reclaim your power by setting clear, focused goals aligned with what matters most. That means ditching distractions, saying no more often, and refusing to let others bulldoze your path. You knew this already, right? The mental fog, the anxiety, the defensiveness, they're symptoms, not the root. The Chariot, reversed, shines a harsh light on that stuck energy, forcing you to face it head on. No more running on fumes or pretending you're in control when you're not. This card pushes you to take responsibility for your direction, even if it means admitting things aren't working. That's the breakthrough moment. That's the turning point where clarity breaks through the chaos. And here's the kicker. Once you start steering again with intention, the overwhelm starts to fade. The mental noise quiets. You move from reactive to proactive. The Chariot, reversed, isn't a dead end. It's a reset button begging you to rethink your priorities, regain focus, and establish boundaries. No more driving without a map or letting others decide your route. You gotta be the driver, Aquarius. Own it. So, what's the action here? Get some space to clear your head. Write down what you want, not what others expect. Cut out commitments that scatter your energy. Reconnect with your inner compass, what really lights you up. This card says stop the chaos now or risk losing yourself in it. You're on the cusp of a breakthrough, but only if you take the wheel and drive with your eyes wide open. No more detours, no more sidetracks. The Chariot reversed is tough love. It's saying, wake up, take control, or keep spinning your wheels. You're not powerless, you're just off track. Fix that and everything else falls into place. Trust yourself, you've got this. Ten of Pentacles reversed. This card is screaming instability in your family or financial foundation, Aquarius. I'm seeing cracks where you once felt secure, maybe arguments about money, inheritance, or just feeling disconnected from those you expected to be your rock. Don't lie to yourself. If you've been avoiding tough talks about money or family issues, that's exactly what this card is calling out. It's time to stop sweeping conflict under the rug. This reversal demands you face the chaos head-on. Hold on, this isn't just about money slipping through your fingers. It's bigger. It's about legacy, about what you're building or tearing down without even realizing it. You used to juggle so much, spinning plates, trying to keep control when the Chariot, reversed, showed you were losing direction. Now, Ten of Pentacles, reversed, is saying that the foundation itself feels shaky. The legacy you want to leave, the stability you crave, it's all in question. You might feel like you're standing on quicksand, not sure which way to step, afraid to move for fear of collapsing what little you have left. But wait, don't panic. This moment of chaos is your turning point. You knew this already in earlier chapters. Burnout and overwhelm weren't just about personal energy drains. They're tied to deeper roots: family dynamics, financial stress, long-term security. This card insists you prioritize what truly matters. Maybe it means having the hard conversation about money management or setting boundaries with family members who drain your energy. Maybe it means rethinking your definition of success and what legacy you want to create, not the one others expect from you. Actually, no, this isn't just about external stuff. The Ten of Pentacles reversed is also asking you to look inward. How much of this instability comes from your own fears of not being enough or losing control? You've wrestled with anxiety and sleepless nights. The Nine of Swords showed that clearly. You've pushed through exhaustion, ignoring warning signs from the Nine of Wands reversed. You felt lost and directionless, like the Chariot reversed had you driving without a map. Now, Nine of Swords is the wake-up call. Stop neglecting your emotional and financial groundwork. Here's what you need to do. Set practical steps. Start by mapping out your finances or confronting family tensions with honesty. Write down what you owe, what you can save, where you feel unsafe. Don't let denial run the show. Then, rebuild boundaries. Say no to what drains you. This card warns against ignoring these cracks because they'll widen fast. Prioritize stability, even if that means uncomfortable changes or letting go of old patterns that no longer serve you. I'm seeing a moment of clarity here, Aquarius. This is the turning point you've been waiting for. You can't keep juggling chaos like the Two of Pentacles, reversed, warned earlier. You have to simplify, focus, and build a foundation that can hold you steady. That might mean releasing toxic family drama or facing financial realities head-on. It's painful, but necessary. If you do this, you'll stop the cycle of instability and start creating something real, lasting, and supportive. So, to sum it up, Ten of Pentacles, reversed, is your call to stop ignoring family and financial instability. It's not just about money or legacy. It's about reclaiming control over your life's foundation. Face the hard truths, set boundaries, and plan practically. This is your moment to release what no longer serves you and rebuild with intention. Don't bail now, you're closer to stability than you think. All right, Aquarius, let's tie this all together. The Page of Swords is still buzzing around your mind, right? That sharp mental edge, the hunger to question everything. Remember when clarity felt uncomfortable and you were stuck overanalyzing texts, debating without really hearing? Yeah, that energy is still here, but it's time to shift gears. Don't overthink every move. The curiosity that once got you tangled needs to become a tool, not a trap. Ask those questions, but don't drown in answers. Keep that alert mind, but pair it with grounded action. Because here's the catch. The Nine of Swords is still lurking too. Those late-night worries, the sleepless mind spinning worst-case scenarios, you can't ignore it anymore. The thing you knew before I said it, avoiding those fears only feeds them. Reach out, get support. Stop running the mental marathon alone. Now, the Nine of Wands reversed is flashing a big warning. Exhaustion has been your shadow. You've been defensive, snapping at people, pushing through fatigue like it's a badge of honor. But no, you don't have to be on high alert 24/7. Set those boundaries. Rest. Reassess what truly needs your energy, like that pattern you spotted but didn't name. You're not weak for stepping back. You're smart. Remember how your energy has been scattered? That's where the Two of Pentacles, reversed, steps in. You've been juggling so much you forgot what's important. Double, booked appointments, forgotten tasks, feeling like your life's a messy game of catch. It's chaos, Aquarius, and you know it. Simplify, prioritize, drop what doesn't serve you. Balance isn't just a buzzword, it's survival. The Chariot, reversed, is the heart of this chaos. It's the loss of control, the feeling of driving blind without a map. Let me be real, you can't keep letting others steer your path or letting things fall apart because you're scattered. It's time to reclaim the wheel. Evaluate your goals with brutal honesty. What's a distraction? What's your real destination? Because continuing in this chaos means staying stuck, and you're done with stuck. The Ten of Pentacles, reversed, is the family and financial instability you've been trying to ignore. Arguments, red flags, feeling disconnected at home, that's all real. You can't sweep it under the rug. Face it head on. Set boundaries, plan finances, build stability where it counts. Your legacy isn't just about money, it's about peace in your foundation. Hold on. The Four of Cups is calling you to pause and look inward. You've been stuck in that haze of dissatisfaction, bored, uninterested in the offers life throws your way. But don't shut down. This isn't about apathy, it's about reflection. What do you really want? What has meaning? Practice gratitude, even for the small things. Because when you do, you open the door to new possibilities you've been blind to. That's the shift, the move from apathy to action. Here's the secret sauce, Aquarius. All the work you've been avoiding is exactly what sets you free. You've danced around fears, ignored exhaustion, juggled chaos, and avoided family turmoil. But now, it's time to integrate all these shadows with grounded, deliberate steps. Ask the tough questions without spiraling. Face your fears instead of hiding. Rest and set boundaries. Reclaim control of your path. Plan for stability in your home and finances. And most importantly, reflect deeply on what truly matters. This is your finale. The transformation lives in the work you've been sidestepping. Dive in. Because freedom waits on the other side of that hard, honest labor. You've got this. Okay, that's all I've got for now. If this hit, you already know what to do. Please like, subscribe, tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.